love you, oh loves. Do you have thoughts? Do you wanna share them with me? I love you, oh loves. Oh, do you have thoughts? I'd like to share mine with you. Can we share
I'm Angified. I started Angified Presents.
We share the love of music.
It has been medicine and therapy. Nothing else worked.
It has saved many of us. With mental health, we need to open our eyes.
Hurt people hurt people.
We ask that you listen, comprehend, and relate with your ears.
Form that heart of unity and one.
We share on this stage.
Statistics, feelings.
And ourselves.
We stand with the belief to be you, to be heard, and to be original.
We all may be different, with opinions and beliefs.
At the end of the day, we are all brothers and sisters.
We are family.
We ask that you join us in a magical journey with artists from around the world. Open your minds, let in the love,
and listen with your hearts.
We all want a better tomorrow. Be one.
Communicate and look out for one another. And then, and only then, will you find the world.
We will find peace in all the world.
you'll find the world. And you will find in this giant world heroes among us and every boy and girl. Many have been broken, red hearts turn black. Love will melt the ice and turn it back, and you will find the world. You will find the world. You will find the world. And when you find a place called home, where everyone is free to roam, a whole new world, a better place for our children's futures at stake. And you'll find with music in your soul, laughter in your hearts, together we can grow a better place with love in our soul. And you will find together we can save it all. And you will find a place called home, where everyone is free to roam, a better place, a whole new world for our children's futures at stake. We'll find, you'll find, oh, you'll find the world. And you will find the world. Just open up your hearts, and you will find the world. And you'll find this giant world, heroes among us and every boy and girl, a better place for our children's sake. Oh, and you'll find, oh, you'll find the world.
Hi guys, how's everybody? It's Whippin's time. Angified presents WIP It Out Wednesday, and special guest BackRoad Chev. Yes, BackRoad Chev. He's gonna be at the Stash House. He's got so much more important news to share with you all, and he is so excited to even be here and share that. He's even got a big shout out to everyone that supports him and loves him. And I am so honored. Welcome, BackRoad Chev. Woo woo. Oh, you're still muted. Hold on, let me put you in.
What's going on?
Yeah.
What's up, Chev? So I don't have to ask Chevy versus Ford because you kind of answered it, right?
Man, I'll take Ford over Chevy though. It's ironic, I know.
On the trucks, on the cars, the Chevy
On the
cars
truck,
definitely got the advantage.
yep, yep, old school, yep.
Well, BackRoad Chev, for those of them out there, the fans and audience and people watching in tonight, can you go ahead and just introduce yourself to them, let them know your name, kind of where you come from, and where they can find you?
Yeah, I'm an independent artist from Alabama. I go by the name BackRoad Chev, formerly also known as Chevron Shorty.
Let me ask, how long have you been doing music for?
I've been making music since I was little, it seems like, you know. So, but yeah, like doing real music probably about 17 years.
Well, now you say real little. So was it your grandfather's like nutsack, or was it your great grandmother's ovaries that supplied the art and beautiful music that you danced to while you're hitting those pots and pans there at 2.5, 3 years of age?
I forgot to warn you about the nutsack.
It's whip it
Yeah,
out.
shit. I just always loved music because my dad always played some good music in the background. He had a big stereo system when he was little, when I was little, and I got it from him honest. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome. So it was daddy's genes that kind of provided you with those skills.
Or daddy speakers.
For
Yes.
sure, for sure.
So let me ask, like when you started, you said it when you started taking music seriously, did you get involved in anything like in elementary or middle school?
Well, I played percussion in the band in middle school.
Okay.
Yeah, so you got a little drummer in you.
Yep, for sure. And
That's always good to have. Never lose that
I
little
played
drum.
football too, but yeah, I played all the sports for real.
Oh, that's freaking awesome. So you kind of had like the artistic and the sportsmanship in you.
For sure.
You're very, very lucky.
Competitive. I'm very competitive.
Okay. All right. But I hope you're more competitive with yourself.
No, that's it. Nowadays it's just me in the mirror for real.
Yeah. And you're in charge.
Uh-huh. So then
Man.
after high school, where did you go with the music? Were you dormant for a while? Were you just writing and trying to get things out? Tell me
I
a
was
little bit more.
just writing and just doing music in the neighborhood with people and stuff like that. Staying out as late as we could, or you know what I'm saying, doing music, sitting in the car. And then eventually I found somebody with a studio.
So the studio was your first hookup, and then once you got that taste,
it was over with.
Tastes great, less filling.
Yes, yes. So then you started pushing out that music from the studio.
Yep.
And it was one thing after another. Now you also have a book that you wrote that is actually going into a second book now, or a second movie, I should say, correct?
No, second book. It's all going into the first movie, but a lot of people like to read the books instead of watching the movies, or some people prefer the movies. So I'm gonna have both.
That's awesome. Can you tell everybody out there about it, about your book and your movie?
The book and movie is titled Piney Woods, If These Woods Could Talk. It's out now on most book platforms. I recommend you to get it at barnesandnobles.com though.
All right.
Now, how do you feel about the difference between writing for a book versus writing for a song? Do you find them both equally interesting and easy? Or?
Yeah. Instead of just having the rhythm in the song, you replace the rhythm with suspense.
That's a
so
good
you
way
wanna you wanna say it again.
I was gonna say that's a good way to like change like strings going up to like tension in the story.
No, for sure. Yeah, I just feel like it's a good way to describe the feeling, the mood, the sound, the taste of everything in the film when you're writing it or a book. You have more stage to play on, and you know what I mean, and let everybody know in different ways how dramatic the scene might be, or how powerful it is, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, you get a
But a
lot more
song,
descriptive
you're
freedom.
doing the same thing. Yeah, exactly. You're doing the same thing in the song to me, but in a shorter span, in a more creative way, because you got a short time to do it.
Yeah, that's what I always found songwriting trickier because you got to say more in less words, and sometimes in one measure, you got to say like a paragraph of explanation.
Exactly. Yeah. Facts. Yo. I love it though. I love music. You know, the movies challenging, that's a great word for it. I see why everybody don't make movies and good movies at that. But I think having a good story to a book or a movie is only half of it.
Yeah.
I think the private, you know, the off the record conversation we had was talking about how music, you know, does stuff for different people, right? So some people might not even listen to the song or the beat at all. They're just trying to tune out whatever they got going on.
Some
You know,
people
they're
are
using
feeling
it
the
for
words,
different
some
things.
people are feeling the beats. You got different listeners who are going to focus on something about your music. You want to know what part of that music that listener is listening to.
What
And
part
the more
stands
you
out?
give them, yeah, the more you give them, the more they might can relate to if they, you know. But
And there's
yeah,
a
I love
trailer
it.
for this already out. Is that correct?
Yes, Piney Woods, if these woods could talk, it's on YouTube right now. But
Guys, make sure to check out that trailer. That movie's going to be coming out, and you guys know you want to support this. You would know. Check it
I
out.
am
Check
a
it out.
I
werewolf.
love movies, especially written by musicians.
Right. I'm a werewolf in the movie, and I got a special needs son. Me and my girlfriend's got a special needs son, wife in the movie. Uh, and he's autistic and he's nonverbal until he sees me turn into the wolf. Then he finds his voice.
Oh, that's awesome.
You got to
But
play
we're
a
You're like
both,
wolf.
melting
but we're
me.
both special. We're both special. We got something special about us. A couple of things. So it's like we got something in common. So you have to see how it plays out because he don't let everybody know he can talk when he finds his voice because he don't want to tell people how he learned it, you know. So we got to keep it a secret until we're able to, you know, try to get back to normal.
I love that.
Man,
I
you
love
are a
that so
good
much.
storyteller.
I appreciate it. But you know, it's based half true. Like my son in real life, he's autistic and he has Down syndrome, and he was nonverbal for the first 5 years of his life. So he really did just start talking one day.
Yeah,
So, you know, I incorporated
you're
him.
taking you're taking from your experiences and understanding into your storytelling, which is exactly what you want to do.
Gosh, you got my
Man, I
heart right
really
now.
appreciate it.
Like, this is awesome.
And it's also an audio book available too. So you can, you know, if you want to go, you know, and listen to it
Listen
that
to
way,
him tell
it's
his
available.
story.
But hey, it's a great story. It's a great story.
Absolutely.
For
And
real.
you get to play a wolf. That's on like my bucket list. Like before I die, I want to play a wolf in something.
Hey, if you can make it to Alabama, we shoot in the fall. You can be in the movie.
Woo woo.
Oh, I want to transform like Wolfen style. Like,
Well, the company you know the show Supernatural with the brothers that's
oh
always
yeah,
been on TV.
my
Well, the
niece's
company
favorite.
that does their aesthetics, like their makeup, their uh, just
Awesome.
different masks and stuff like that. That's who did my wolf.
Oh,
Oh,
lucky.
Yeah, so
badass.
yeah,
I
so
wanted to go to college for that. Like back in the 80s, the career I wanted to go into was like Hollywood special effects with prosthetics and makeup.
do it now. Still do it. You can still do it.
If they start, if we keep getting thrown these horror movie ideas, I may get my wish.
Look, you would be. I got a part for you in the movie because we hadn't shot nothing but the trailer because we got to finish filming because I broke my foot doing a stunt as the wolf, and it set me and the movie back because I'm funding the movie as I go, and I'm an independent artist, and I got a lot. I'm doing shows, so I'm trying to make sure that I give it the attention it deserves when I'm ready to do it in the fall.
And that's how you should handle a labor of love. Cannot be rushed. You know, it has to be loved in order for that labor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I'm also doing the soundtrack, so it's I get to just do what I always wanted to do. Like you said, it's not too late. I'll let you do some of the special effects on my movie because you never know. You know what I mean? Until we do it. So
I'd be happy to take a look.
You know what I mean? Because I'm doing a more humanoid wolf. I'm not trying to do the CGI. I'm not trying to do. I'm taking it back to scary, like the real retro, the Howling stuff
So
like
like
that.
Teen Wolf, like with Michael J. Fox.
American Werewolf in London.
Yeah, but nothing to that extreme. You know, it's more like Jack Nicholson Wolf.
Okay.
Or Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp like played a human type of wolf in Into the Woods, and like you didn't need special effects. Like he turned into a mental.
I never seen that. I'm about to watch that tonight.
Oh, it's an incredible role for him.
I've never seen that. I gotta watch
There's
that.
a lot of crazy actors and actresses in it, and as long as you like fairy tales, it is kid friendly.
Yeah.
So as long as you like fairy tales and musicals, you'll love it.
Yeah, they mix music into the story, so you get the wolf and you get music.
Oh, okay, yeah, that took a different turn, but I'll stick it out though.
I'll tell you, Sigourney Weaver. Is that Sigourney Weaver that's in that? No,
you talking about the Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. Okay, I will tell you what. She will out rap some of the best of you with her carriages and peas. Okay, like I'm telling you, her rap game is on.
I'm gonna check it out for real. Well, all right, what's the scariest movie you've ever seen? I'm talking about real scary. I'm not talking about jump scares or nothing like that.
I don't know.
It just didn't fit. It just didn't sit right with you.
Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one. The first time I saw it, it was like 2 a.m. The lights were off. Everybody was asleep, and I was like 13 watching Freddy Krueger, the beginning with his long ass arms and somebody going into the dreams. I didn't go to sleep that night.
I forget the name of it.
Yeah, he was on the school bus and all that. Yeah, that was wild.
I forget the name of the
one.
And
Johnny Depp got sucked into a bed and like exploded in blood. I mean, it was some crazy shit.
The one that scared me, I turned it off because it was so twisted. I actually turned it off and I like disappeared the title of it from my brain. Okay. Literally there was a possession in the house. And like this guy and this wife, they were married, they had a daughter, and he would go out into the garage and he would paint all of these faces, and all of them were kids. Okay. And I think that's where it really fucking got twisted, because every single time he would paint a face, there would be that kid that would die and that soul would be taken. But some of the effects that they had in it and like the realistic, like, and the whole picture, like painting in itself was just insane. Like it gave you creeps just looking at it. Like you get all those chills that go through your body when you were like, fuck, I wasn't meant to see that, you know?
I'm not old enough. I thought I was.
Right?
Yeah. So That's what's up. That's what I want to bring back. Like, I want to bring real scary back without all the CGI, without the big budget. And I am saying that because I ain't got the big budget, but that
But
don't.
amen on your mission because I used to love horror movies and the 90s came and it was all shock and no like value and I would like to see like horror movies make a classic comeback. Get back to the
Yeah, right.
fear. Get back to the scary part of what a horror movie was, not the special effects like blood.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So, BackRoad Chev, collaborators along your journey, because you've done books now, you've got some albums, you've stepped into that studio that kind of like got those wheels under the feet moving.
Yeah, you're a renaissance man.
No,
So do you want to talk about some of the collaborators that you've had along the way and the collaborator that you have on this release that you're going to be sharing out when you go to the Stash House?
Oh yeah, for sure. So I've worked with a lot of different people, but I've been on 100 mixtapes with celebrities, a lot of celebrities, artists, but I mainly work with independent artists right now.
Okay. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Oh yeah, Michael Villano, that's my producer, my engineer. He's crazy with it. I want to shout him out. I want to shout out Dollar. That's another artist that I got a record with. It's crazy. Shout out to Jay Bird. That's an artist out of Georgia that's coming to open up for me at the Stash House. He's a great artist, guitarist, musician.
Oh, there's a lot of talent coming out of Atlanta.
Oh yeah,
That
for
area.
sure, for sure. And Super King Pope is a big artist in Huntsville, Alabama. He's got crazy numbers, and he's always been like a staple in the independent community with music growing up. And I got him coming with me to rock out. So shout out to all them artists. But yeah, me and Mike, we did BackRoad Chev, the new EP that we're gonna be listening to and stuff like that. And it's he went crazy on the production, and I got a beat from Drum Majors ATL. So shout out to them. They're huge. They produce for Lil Wayne, all the big names. So shout out to Drum Majors ATL.
So you're in good company.
Yeah, they produce.
You're in good company.
I try to keep myself that way because I rock with who rocks with me. So I try to stay in my lane and not overplay my part and just try to really stay humble to where I can be open-minded enough. That's why I like working with Mike too, because he got me out of a certain box and he let me do new things with music and try new things.
Those are the best people to collab with. The ones that actually get you out of boxes and light a fire under your ass creatively.
Straight up.
Hang with those dudes.
Yeah, he's crazy, and he's also a professor at the school and at a music conservatory. So he wears a lot of hats, and he's been doing music for 30 years. Like he's a real like gem in the music community in Alabama.
That's awesome. Hats off to you, Michael Villano. Oh,
big fat.
That's right. All right. So now that we're going to dig into this album a little bit, tell me about the No Neighbors.
I originally had a song called No Neighbors where I went out in Oklahoma and performed that a couple times, and they went crazy. Shout out to all the Oklahoma family out there rocking with me, and it's a great song, but I didn't own the beat, so I had to get with Mike, and we was rocking heavy, and I was like, man, we need to remake the beat so we can really do it the right way before somebody else steals the song. And so we redid it, and I got the remix out right now, me and Michael Villano. It's crazy. It's just moving into a new spot. where it's totally opposite to where you moved from before. You had neighbors right on top of you, left and right, to no neighbors at all. It's just a different feeling.
Oh yeah. We
Yeah.
actually heard a little bit about that. We have a guest that usually joins us, Mr. Nilla Gates, and Nilla was saying how he had just moved and he was used to not having neighbors, and now he has neighbors. So a completely different feel, having to watch how loud he gets on the mic. You know, he's gonna have to whisper rap on there. You know.
Yeah.
Or he's gonna
Laying
have
it
to do
down.
more. He's gonna have to do more R&B where he can
Right.
whisper.
Well, let's check out this No Neighbors. You guys can find this today. You look in the description, you'll find the link to this EP. Go ahead and support BackRoad Chev and Michael Villano. Let's check it out now. Woo woo. This is the Angified Presents, and we're whipping it out.
House ducked off with the makers. Acres. I don't wanna see no neighbors. I smoke good, all flavors. Yeah. I don't really need no favors. Good life, great family. Yeah. It can go down like a basement. I ain't never won no Grammys, but if you got grams, you know I'll take that. House ducked off with the makers. Acres. I don't wanna see no neighbors. I smoke good, all flavors. Yeah. I don't really need no favors. Good life, great family. Yeah. It can go down like a basement. I ain't never won no Grammys, but if you got grams, you know I'll take that. House ducked off with the gate. Hey, you can't even come where I stay. Hey, remember them nights with the Dre? Hey, laying in the bush where I lay and wait. I've been here for 3 days, okay? Ripping and running in a major way. Rocking and rolling, trying to make a play. Trying my best to stay out the way. BackRoad shape shifting accolades. In my 95s need a Gatorade. Been a roller right now, it's been a hell of a day. You can say what you want, but I bet you won't play. 3 grams in the blunt, I done came a long way. 3 grams in the blunt, I done roll a whole 8. House ducked off with the makers. Acres. I don't wanna see no neighbors. I smoke good, all flavors. Yeah. I don't really need no favors. Good life, great family. Yeah. It can go down like a basement. I ain't never won no Grammys, but if you got grams, you know I'll take that. House ducked off with the makers. Acres. I don't wanna see no neighbors. I smoke good, all flavors. Yeah. I don't really need no favors. Good life, great family. Yeah. It can go down like a basement. I ain't never won no Grammys, but if you got grams, you know I'll take that.
Rolling, 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 clear my mind through these pines. Ain't no neighbors, green acres, can't forget about the blue skies. I'm a country boy with city ties, it ain't no city like mine. But sometimes I gotta get away to the outer limits, to the favorite place of mine. Breath of fresh air, everywhere, everybody's alright. We got good times, great family, moonshine and good vibes. We still late night talks, late night walks all around the bonfire, looking for some peace and quiet. I'ma be right out 565. I mean in the house
House ducked off with the makers. Acres. I don't wanna see no neighbors. I smoke good, all flavors. Yeah. I don't really need no favors. Good life, great family. Real. It can go down like a basement. I ain't never won no Grammys, but if you got grams, you know I'll take that. House ducked off with the makers. Acres. I don't wanna see no neighbors. I smoke good, all flavors. Yeah. I don't really need no favors. Good life, great family. Real. It can go down like a basement. I ain't never won no Grammys, but if you got grams, you know I'll take that.
Truly, truly awesome. We have people over there in the chat that are just like, this is really good. This is a banger.
And I can relate.
this
I
is
roll my blunts
dope.
the same
Yeah.
way.
Yes.
I really appreciate that, everybody. Really.
Yes, yes.
That's a
I'm
whole new
dropping the
flavor
link here.
of R&B. Like you just gave R&B a fresh outlook.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's Mike. That's Mike singing on that part, man. I told you, like, he brings, like, you can't put him in the box. That's what I like about him. So,
But and the whole beat coming in, I mean, the layers set a mood that, like, what you did on top of that mood is fresh to me. Like, this is unique. I don't hear this being done.
I really appreciate that, man, for real.
Absolutely.
You weren't kidding about all those genres, huh?
No, but, like, that don't even scratch the surface.
Nor the
Like,
work he's put into this EP.
Yeah.
yeah, like, Mike, we do that. We can do that many songs in one night.
That's
So,
magic. That's a magical
we'll spend the
connection when you
night
can do that.
recording.
Hell yeah, that's a boy I can party
Right.
with all night long.
Exactly, right, exactly. And he's a fool with the keyboard too, like you, and the piano. So I'll link y'all together.
Oh,
Like
I'd love to talk to him. Like those layers,
he brings the
gorgeous.
guitars, he brings, and we got a great friend named Lang on lead, and he's a lead guitarist, and I swear it's like Jimi Hendrix, man. I swear. But I'll let you be the judge because on the record Closer on the EP, he played that. He played the guitar live on that, and it comes right out the gate. So you'll hear what I'm talking about when I'm trying to bring instrumentation to the record. That's what me and Mike and I does best. Like when we work together.
And we got Ange locked and loaded.
Right?
Right. Like when we lock in for like a studio block. He'll come lock in with me. We'll record all night long. And then the next day he'll be like mixing songs and making beats. And he ain't gonna mix them all the way. He's just gonna mix it enough to leave me with the records to listen to.
Yeah,
until they
nice to
get
leave
mastered.
pockets. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we forget about them. Like we forget about the music that we drop until it's time to mix it all. So we got a real system the way that we knock out music when we can lock in because he's a busy guy and I'm just like a family man too, so I'm all the time doing stuff. I got animals and all that, so I'm just
Well,
trying to
when you come back and visit, bring the band. Love to
No,
meet
for
them
sure.
all.
No, for sure. I would love to, and that's why we have the interchangeables. That's Michael Villano, Lang on lead, and myself. And it's like it's a different dynamic because we're all vocalists. There's no lead singer. Like we're all gonna play different stuff, but I mainly just fool with the drums and I can play a little guitar, but I don't focus on that.
Yeah,
Because
well,
Mike and Lang,
everybody in Queen was a vocalist. That's why they could pull off Bohemian Rhapsody.
damn, that's crazy. Like that makes a lot of sense too.
Well, and that's the most powerful bands. When vocally everybody can contribute. Hey, when you're doing this and can sing, that band is stronger because of that.
And that's another thing. Like I want to bring something different. It might not be different. It might have been done already, and I just don't know about it. But like what we're gonna do is some of our CDs ain't even gonna have lyrics on it, but you're gonna hear samples of our vocals in the beat. So you're still hearing our music, but in beat form. So we're gonna change the game. Like, and I said it right here first.
That's right. You heard it right here first. BackRoad Chev is changing the game, making moves.
The interchangeable.
Moving
Yeah.
and shaking.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you about From Dusk Till Dawn. Does that have reflection on your horror?
Of course, you know the movie Dusk Till Dawn was one of my favorite movies, and that goes back to the retro vibe I was telling you about. So, right, crazy, like so. But Dusk Till Dawn was just my rendition of a late night back road ride, you know, in the fall or you know when it's cool outside. Facts.
Those quiet hours.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just the simple things, you know?
It is. Totally relate to that. I literally recorded 30 seconds of crickets outside one night. And then I looped it and stuck it in a track. But that's on another story.
Facts.
But that's what happens from dusk till dawn.
Facts. Go stream Bonfires featuring Amanda Munter too.
We might
That's a
have to
crazy
compare
record.
cricket sounds. Like you have to see like if your crickets sound different than mine. So if Pennsylvania crickets sound different than Alabama crickets.
Ain't no
Let's see,
telling.
maybe they have higher octaves. Like because like I'm up here higher in the mountain area. So like maybe my crickets sing a little bit higher.
If the crickets change, it's
He's
because
got all that
the
about
female,
that bass down there.
the female crickets dictate how the crickets sound.
It's all about the location.
Those crickets are making those sounds for a reason, and it's the
They are.
ladies. So if the ones over there want to hear a different cricket, then you bet your ass those crickets will change.
Oh. Okay, so we have From Dusk Till Dawn. Let's go ahead. Let's check it out. Make sure you guys all go ahead. Check out BackRoad Chev. He's going to be there at the Stash House July 13th. Make your view. Go ahead, get a ticket today and check this out. You'll be glad you did.
I'm like a nocturnal animal, smoking on cantaloupe, straight out banana boat. High like a mountain goat, dusk till dawn, my phone like an antelope. Don't roll down the window like Travis Scott, cause the pressure like antidote. Behind the tent is enclosed, cause it's shady like Interscope. I like to ride in the night and just unwind, smoking just taste the pine. With a little pretty dime, and she knows she's fine as wine, just watch us recline. You know the vibe, tell me what's precious in time, make sure you living your life, watch for the deer in the night, until we see the sun.
Cause I've been rolling up from dusk to dawn. Yeah. I told her we can go from dusk to dawn. Yeah. Just like this pressure, know the feeling strong. Yeah. Foot on the pedal, driving through the fire. Yeah. Cause I've been rolling from dusk to dawn. Yeah. I told her we can go from dusk to dawn. Yeah. Just like this pressure, know the feeling strong. Yeah. Foot on the pedal, driving through the fire. Yeah. Cause I've been rolling up from
dusk till dawn, but I ain't George Clooney. No. Rolling out the bag, about to shoot me a movie. Yeah. Mesmerized by the leaf, pure beauty. Had the wheel sideways, just like Call of Duty. Tell him I'ma see him, you can catch me when you running to me. Ask the rapper what he ever done to me. What? Late night exotic smoke to the daylight, and she got me running all of the red light. Yeah. In deep like a swimmer with a great white. Yeah. If and then leave you looking like a shark bite. Get lost in the nightlife, get right like the Space Rocket Center. I'ma take flight. Out of here. 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 Out of here.
Cause I've been rolling up from dusk to dawn. Yeah. I told her we can go from dusk to dawn. Yeah. Just like this pressure, know the feeling strong. Yeah. Foot on the pedal, driving through the fire. Yeah. Cause I've been rolling from dusk to dawn. Yeah. I told her we can go from dusk to dawn. Yeah. Just like this pressure, know the feeling strong. Yeah. Foot on the pedal, driving through the fire. Yeah. Cause I've been rolling up from dusk to dawn. Yeah. Cause I've been rolling up from dusk to dawn. Yeah. Just like this pressure, know the feeling strong, yeah.
For real.
Cause I've been rolling from dusk to dawn, yeah. I told her we can go from dusk to dawn, yeah. Just like this pressure, know the feeling strong, yeah. Foot on the pedal, driving through the fog, yeah. Cause I've been rolling up from dusk to dawn, yeah.
Oh yeah. We have BackRoad Chev here. Man.
Hey,
We have a couple of artists that are hitting up that are like, we want to collab, but they're having a hard time getting a hold of you on the YouTube. How can they reach you?
BackRoad Chev, 2 words on YouTube. Or you can reach me at chevronshows@gmail.com.
Chevron shows, CHEVSHOWS @gmail.com. Yeah. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's CHEVRON shows@gmail.com.
Oh, Chevron shows @gmail.com.
Yeah, for sure.
All right,
Yep.
awesome.
Yeah, we'll update the description after the show, and for those who catch it tomorrow,
Oh yeah,
it'll be in the
I
details.
appreciate that, man. Yeah, you can that's my booking information and stuff like that if people wanna, or just reach out to collab or whatever, you know.
Yeah, that's how you shout out.
You got it. Everybody's digging your vibe and your energy. We have a couple of artists that are in the chat that can totally relate to your story when it comes to your children and your emotions and everything that you're putting in, the quality of work that you're putting into your musicianship and what you do. So just want to let you know your fans are out here and they appreciate you.
Yeah, and the
Well,
sound
shout
you're
out to
doing it on
y'all.
top of. I know some of them are digging the beats and the sound layers going on there. That is, again, you set a mood, like with the
That's
right
what you want.
beat.
I appreciate that. I think that's a great compliment because I think that's what music's about. You know, people want to listen to something for the mood they're in. If
When
they're
you're
mad, yeah.
when you're talking about what you're talking about there, you want the music to have the same mood, because the craziest thing I hear with a lot of hip hop is I hear one mood in the music and I hear a totally different message coming out of the words, and that's like clashing sometimes. This came together like a peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mike singing on there, you know, he went crazy on the hook for me.
Got a lot of emotion coming out of them.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's just natural. I don't know what other way to put it. It's just organic. You know what I mean? It's easy. These songs write themselves for real.
And I believe music should be organic. When it's not fake music, the listener tends to pick up on it right away. So when it's organic, it's like a flower that grew.
Hey, exactly.
So
I appreciate that.
speaking of growing, you grew over into Beijing.
Going around the world.
That's right. You want to go
Well-
ahead and tell us a little bit about Beijing?
No, I just really wanted to go visit there one day, and then I just like all the crazy movies, the kung fu movies and stuff. I'm a big fan, so I just incorporate the animation in records. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Those animations come in all different forms, whether they're
Yeah,
characters or
if I got
color.
an idea- if I got an idea, and it puts me in a certain mind frame, like Beijing put me in the mind frame of Oklahoma doing the OG Cup. Actually, it's ironic I got the shirt on. OG Cup 2020. Yeah, I went and performed and had a wonderful show and met a whole lot of people that still rock with me this day, and I rock with them, and I appreciate it. So, like that song put me in the mind of how much fun it was to just do a music festival for the first time as an artist, and really have a team of people that was helping your dream, and it wasn't their dream. So it was just I appreciate everybody, and that's where the record came from. Just the fun we had performing, the big bonfire, just everything, So that's what I talk about in Beijing.
That's when you
that
feel
seems
you've
like a
hit
night
the
to
big time.
remember.
Yeah, that's when you feel like you hit the big time.
That was the first time that I felt like that it was music's taking me somewhere, like, facts.
So you rode to Beijing. And
Yeah, I just listened to the beat and I
took
just
you
started
it
freestyling.
was like you got up those steps, and that Beijing ride was that nice little slidey board down, right? Into the land of make believe.
Just
And
a
into
fun
the
record,
pines.
I think you got to bring. If you look at the songs that you played so far, you're bringing different moods, like he said.
Yeah.
And this is the fun record. It's the up tempo one. It's fun. The Dust of Dawn's the more laid back R&B ish. The No Neighbors is the more radio friendly country song. You know what I'm saying? So they all bring different vibes. So Beijing is the fun part. For sure.
All right. Well, let's go have some fun. Let's check out Beijing.
We're going to Beijing now.
We're going to Beijing. Tony, let's go.
James Williams Jr., aka BackRoad Chev. Let's go. This got me Beijing. I'm talking Chinese. All these bright lights, they look like high beams. You say that's outside, we say that Beijing. High in the high rise, it means the same thing. This got me Beijing. I'm talking Chinese. All these bright lights, they look like high beams. You say that's outside, we say that Beijing. High in the high rise, it means the same thing. Let's have a kickback, distracts, hit that, it'll make you sit back. Eyes wide shut, just like Tom Cruise, you'll catch a contact. Rush hour 4, they'll hit your door for them glad bags. OKC, exotic weed, buy the trash bag. Cannabis culture, I fuck with vultures, that's my comrades. They knew it was real, I hit the stage with a ski mask. Track hawking sport, Tokyo drifting, bitch, I'm too fast, too furious. Top shelf smoking that gym pack. Salute to every city I'm rocking, we gotta come back. Backstage with my people, we kick it, we blow our lungs back. That SRT, just like Daytona, we only go fast. Ricky Bobby smoking that pressure, features a whole sack. This got me Beijing, I'm talking Chinese. All these bright lights, they look like high beams. You say that's Zaza, we say that Beijing. High in the high rise, it means the same thing. This got me Beijing, I'm talking Chinese. All these bright lights, they look like high beams. You say that's Zaza, we say that Beijing. High in the high rise, it means the same thing. This got me Beijing, I'm talking Chinese. All these bright lights, they look like high beams. You say that's Zaza, we say that Beijing. High in the high rise, it means the same thing. This got me Beijing, I'm talking Chinese. All these bright lights, they look like high beams. You say that's Zaza, we say that Beijing. High in the high rise, it means the same thing.
Beijing, yeah. Oh man, and it was a fun track.
That is a glad trash bag if it's full of exotic weed. I'll take two.
No, it's just the first time, you know, I was just exaggerating everything. It's just the first time being somewhere that's totally different from where I'm from. That's all it
Well,
was. It was
hey,
like,
you turned Beijing into like an adjective. Like you turned it into a
Yes.
description.
yeah, you know, it's just lingo. You know, it's just, you know.
We actually have an artist watching right now who's from Beijing. So she's like, did somebody say my homeland?
Was it like in the song?
Shout out to Beijing.
That's right. Yes, Spar Legacy, Steph. Shout out to Beijing.
And you're right. That did have a different mood. It was more of a party mood. Like that one,
Exactly.
I could see being around a fire and like
Or even
Yeah,
like
you know,
just getting in your car and just cruising down the road. You know what I
and
mean? You
then
got that
going to
long
the
dirt.
club.
Yeah.
I just pictured it like a show, a fun show, or the club. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Club, right?
Oh man, I'd have them in my car too, because that freaking bass. Like I probably need some hydraulics on my car though to make it look right.
yeah, that's a cruiser.
My car would have to dance on that one. Tell me about eyes closed, because your eyes are wide open. So tell me about eyes closed. Let's set the mood.
Like it's like one of them records that if you see me with my head down, don't think I'm down. You know what I mean? Like I'm praying or something. You know?
Yeah.
Like I'm praying. You might see me with my head down. You know, but it's just one of them things where it's like when you miss somebody. Like I wrote it about my sister and my girlfriend's cousin that we was real close to, just stuff like that. You know. The song is actually about like that, but it's about the moss that grows in Florida because her cousin was from Florida and we went down there to meet him. And they had a bunch of moss naturally growing in the trees and the wind was blowing and I was just watching it. It was a good time then, but now I think back and then it's like, damn, you know what I mean? So it's just a reminder. So that's what it's about. So when I'm talking about the wind blows, you can see the wind blowing with the like the moss. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about.
See, and that's the novelist in you that's bringing that detail into the songwriting.
I appreciate that. I really do. It's real. It's real, you know. That's the main thing. Like, so it just so happens to come together like that. I really appreciate it. But
yeah. It's a beautiful creative whirlwind.
Yeah, and I went out there and I recorded that with Post Malone's engineer.
All right.
Yeah, so
very cool.
it was just it was a great experience, and I'm working with them people again, so I'm getting ready to go out there and do some more work with them and stuff like that. But shout out to everybody that's a part of the musical journey for real though.
Well, dude, we'd love to follow your journey. So any updates along the way, hey, you're always welcome.
Hell yeah, load that up.
Send us some videos of your journey. We'll share them out as well. Making moves on Monday. Yes. Yes. Let's check out eyes closed. You guys breathe in that moss, okay? Let's go ahead and check this out. It's Whip It Out Wednesday, and we are listening to BackRoad Chev. Make sure you go ahead, check him out, and get to the shack. Here we are.
Shit, after these tunes, I'll take that moss and put in a blunt.
I hope you know I think about you when the wind blows. If you see my head down, I'm just praying with my eyes closed. Just know I always think about you when the wind blows. I know you see my head down, praying with my eyes closed. Hope you got a minute, know it's been a minute, it's been too long. I've been down here tripping on the blood ride with the windows tinted, with the wind blows. I can feel you with me, glued to the seat with the 12s hidden, heart jumping like a transmission. Traumatized by bad decisions, very introverted, gotta keep it with me. Shape shifting in the outer limits, in the unknown when I'm in the city. No, God's got a plan for me, cause he keeps all his angels with me. The price of living and the pain is plenty, been trying to forgive so he won't forget me. Every time the wind blows, I think about you and I miss you dearly. I hope you know I think about you when the wind blows. If you see my head down, I'm just praying with my eyes closed. Just know I always think about you when the wind blows. I know you see my head down, praying with my eyes closed. Real love won't never die. Catch myself looking at the sky. God kept us all of them days, made it possible to survive. Never take another one for granted. When I got the call, I had to panic. Heart done turned to ceramic. You don't really know the dynamic. Take a ride and go and clear my thoughts. Ass straight loud like exhaust. All the losses turned me to a boss. Hated God, nailed him to the cross. Seen the sky open with my eyes. Now I'm down here looking for the sign. When the wind blows, I know you're here. And when you left, it caught us by surprise. I hope you know I think about you when the wind blows. If you see my head down, I'm just praying with my eyes closed. Just know I always think about you when the wind blows. I know you see my head down, praying with my eyes closed.
Oh man.
I'm so glad
it gave me that visual.
Yeah, I'm so glad you explained that before she played it, because understanding makes it so much easier to appreciate how good that is.
Oh man, I really appreciate that, and I'm glad I was able to. I'm glad I was able to, for real.
Well, it's one of those tunes that like gives you tingles, like especially like the first time you hear it and what you're
Wait till
saying
you see the
there.
video. I'm about to do the video. Wait till you see the video, and you'll see the moss blowing in the background. It's eerie. You know what I mean? That's just another element of me. I mean, it's just really them thoughts that we think about, you know, in daily life. Like I said, them songs write itself for real.
Well, you're gonna have a lot of fun tying visuals into those thoughts, because that could be just as powerful as what you're talking about there. And
facts.
Go
like
nuts on that one.
Like in the video, I'm gonna have the moss blowing, but you're gonna see somebody standing behind the moss in the background, barely. You know what I mean?
Silhouette.
You won't focus.
Silhouette
Yeah,
looking
the
down.
Yeah, the silhouette. So it's gonna be good. But I appreciate that record. That's really the therapy of it, you know, for me.
And therapy is a big theme we hear all the time here. Like most of the musicians we deal with, therapy is the main reason.
I think that's a part of everybody who does music is a reason, you know, one way or another, for real.
Well, getting to express yourself is therapy. That's exhaling. That's letting it out, which That's why people need therapy, because too much pent up.
That's why I don't listen to a lot of artists. Like, they have to really reach out and grab me. You know what I mean? They gotta come through the screen and just be like, you know what I mean? Because that's what we want in music, right? We can't relate to it. We ain't gonna listen to it, no matter who we are. You know, so.
Well, with your songs, you're accomplishing that. You are reaching out and grabbing those listeners and bringing them to you.
I really appreciate it, man.
You grabbed Nilla.
Yeah, he grabbed me. I'll follow him.
Man, I really appreciate you, man. I got a topic page on YouTube, BackRoad Chev. I just started that. You can subscribe to that, or you can subscribe to the BackRoad Chev, my main YouTube page with all my music videos on it. So, but yeah, I appreciate
I
you,
will
man.
get all those links in the description after the show.
I'm subscribed to both.
Yeah. And you know, I appreciate it. What's the next song? Y'all got me excited now.
Far away. How far are we going? Because I don't want you to go too far.
All right, Far Away. I'm gonna give you a small description on that.
All right.
That's the part of the changing that I was talking about. You know, just trying to get better. You know, be a better example. Just everything, no matter what it is. You know, we don't want to stay the same, no matter what we're doing. Nothing stays the same in this world. Nothing, except God. To me, He's the only one that really ain't never switched up.
Right.
So, one of the ones
We change our perception, but he's pretty consistent. It's us who sometimes change how we feel. But once you're stable there, you're good.
Right.
But I'm coming from a place on the song is to where it's called Far Away, because I'm trying to get as far away from myself as possible and just get closer to, you know what I'm saying, God and my purpose and what I'm really here for. And am I hurting the world, or am I helping the world with what I'm doing, my craft? And, you know, so I'm just trying to really watch the narrative I push, because at the end of the day, I really want, you know, I'm here to I want my songs to help people. You know what I mean?
Same with me.
I love it. You gave me tingles before the song. Damn, this one's gonna be good.
I'm just being real, like. I'm just
No,
giving you an idea of what the song
that's
comes from.
beautiful. Like that, when that shows in what you said there, and it shows in what you make there, that's a perfect unison, man.
I appreciate it. And I called Mike and I was like, I got one for us. I was like, you're gonna go crazy on the hook. And he did. And he did exactly what, you know, we thought about, you know, and we came together on and everything. It's crazy. But if it helps somebody, that's just me talking, you know, like I said, you could take it how you want to take it. Like, it's my therapy. And if it helps somebody else, then that's good. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right. If it can be your handbook, here it is.
Yeah. That's the beauty of a musical message. It gets received. You don't have to force it. It gets received the way it gets received.
Right.
And I think everybody at some point in time is always trying to get like far away from those inner demons that we fight with. So
just negative thoughts in general, you know, just negative. You know,
that's a demon in itself.
Yeah, you gotta think positive, man. You gotta keep, you know, you just gotta keep going. Like I said, it's too close to stopping when you slow down. So you just gotta keep going, you know, for real.
Amen.
Let's go ahead. Let's listen to Far Away. Woo woo. Yes.
I think about you when the wind blows. If you see my head down, I'm just praying with my eyes closed. Just know I always think about you when the wind blows. I know you see my head down praying with my eyes closed. Hope you got a minute, know it's been a minute, it's been too long. I've been down here tripping on the blood ride with the windows tinted, with the wind blows. I can feel you with me, glued to the seat with the 12s hidden, heart jumping like a transmission. Traumatized by bad decisions, very introverted, gotta keep it with me. Shape shifting in the outer limits, in the unknown when I'm in the city. No, God's got a plan for me, cause he keeps all his angels with me. The price of living and the pain is plenty, been trying to forgive so he won't forget me. Every time the wind blows, I think about you and I miss you dearly. I hope you know I think about you when the wind blows. If you see my head down, I'm just praying with my eyes closed. Just know I always think about you when the wind blows. I know you see my head down praying with my eyes closed. Real love won't never die. Catch myself looking at the sky. God kept us all of them days, made it possible to survive. Never take another one for granted. When I got the call, I had to panic. Heart done turned to ceramic. You don't really know the dynamic. Take a ride and go and clear my thoughts. Ass straight loud like exhaust. All the losses turned me to a boss. Hated God, nailed him to the cross. Seen the sky open with my eyes. Now I'm down here looking for the sign. When the wind blows, I know you're here. And when you left, it caught us by surprise. I hope you know I think about you when the wind blows. If you see my head down, I'm just praying with my eyes closed. Just know I always think about you when the wind blows. I know you see my head down praying with my eyes closed.
And now we come back from the wind and go far away. Check out BackRoad Chev. This is WIP It Out Wednesday.
Need to go far away, it starts today. Gotta find a better way, amazing grace. If you know the way to lead the way, looking for a peace and search for Jesus' face. Sometimes supposed to fly, eagle face. I've been lost and found and even saved. I was hurting bad but didn't break. All the pain that one might could take. The Lord came and sit me down in my place, lifted me from all that fell away. Heaven bound and hell is what awaits. I was worse and failed at my mistakes. Gave me shelter, got me out the rain. Brought me purpose, made it from the pain. Helped me break away from the chain.
Lord, please.
Please, Lord, take me far away.
Far away.
Cause you know I wanna see your face.
Please.
Cause you know it's there, I'm safe with you all of my days.
All of my days.
Please, Lord, take me far away.
Yeah.
Cause you know I wanna see your face. Cause you know it's there, I'm safe with you
Safe.
all of my days. Lord, take me far away. Cause you know I wanna see your face. Cause you know it's there, I'm safe with you all of my days.
All of my days.
Please, Lord, take me far away. Cause you know I wanna see your face. Cause you know it's there, I'm safe with you all of my days.
Man, that was freaking amazing. The way to keep it real.
Yeah, all the atmospherics in all these tracks, like all these tracks got mood and atmosphere, and it all jives together. You've
And
got
great vibes.
your recipe down.
Man, I appreciate it. You know, I just feel like, you know, he ain't never switched up. Like I said, I ain't no preacher or nothing like that, but I know he's real, and he helped me. Like, he helps me every day. I can't do nothing without him, for real.
But you said spirituality was important to you in music, and it's in yours. Like I love spiritual music.
Yeah, not religious music, just spiritual, you
Just
know.
about
Right.
faith, wondering what the hell you're doing here. That in itself is an important question everybody should ask.
Right.
Yep.
What's your mission? I've asked that several times. So, what's your mission in life? Let me ask you real quick. Backroad, if you had to go ahead and give advice to an artist out there who is looking to go ahead and make some moves, that may be going ahead and just kind of struggling a little bit, maybe was in your footsteps and wore your shoes, what would you say to them?
That
Respect
shorty
it.
Chev. If you were talking to
Yeah.
Chev Shorty, right?
You're like, stay independent so you can control your narrative. You know what I mean? Uh, don't trust nobody because whether you trust them or not, you know, life happens and stuff happens. So everything might not go as planned. So just be prepared for that. And always have a plan B, you know, a backup plan.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's hard to find like-minded people that you can trust.
Yeah. Half the challenge in life is figuring out the ones that you could trust and the ones that you shouldn't. And then you got to deal when trust gets broken. You never want to get so jaded that you never trust anybody because hard to get through life without finding at least a couple. But
Yeah, like
good
no matter
good
what,
to good to be diligent about like who you do.
yeah, no matter what, music is music business. And that's what I learned. I did music for a long time, but now I'm doing music business. And there's a difference because unfortunately it costs for studio time, it costs for videos, you know, so it's a business. So you want to make sure that you're dealing with the right people that care enough about what you're doing as much, or at least as happy as you do.
Yeah,
You know, because
trust the ones who take it as serious as you do. If they don't take it as serious as you do, you might wonder about like
exactly,
whether they're
because
going to
it's art,
deliver on their half.
right? It's like a artist painting, but the different people that you work with are the different colors of paint,
Yeah.
and you can't. There's no painting without both of them. So you got to work together, and you got to make sure you're working with somebody who's got headed in the same direction you're going. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's a
or
great way to describe it.
jamming with a bassist who's going to get that red into the picture while the guitarist gets the blue.
Exactly. So
Yes.
that's what I mean. That's how I feel about it. You know, I'm not a huge artist because I still reach back out to people who rock with me. I don't act funny. I try to do meet and greets when we do shows. So it's like we ain't nothing without the listener. Artist ain't, you know, it's a pain.
Right.
It goes hand in hand. So shout out to the listeners.
Definitely.
All right. And some people need closure and some people don't. You want to go ahead and tell me about this song Closure?
Shout out to Drum Matrix ATL. That's the ones that work with all the big artists, and they're real good people, and they're real great producers and engineers. And shout out to them. We got a lot of good songs together, and they went crazy on it. So shout out to Lang on lead too, and Michael Villano. Shout out to everybody who was a part of it.
Fantastic. And
Michael's getting a lot of love tonight.
He is. He is.
He's a big part of what I've been doing lately with the music because he's recording me. So we try to work together because just because you're recording me at the time, why would you have all these other hats that you could wear to bring to the track? And you're sitting right there and you're talented. I'd be a fool not to work with people like that that's been doing it longer than me and just that's very smart and I just
And wants
I
to
try to
help you
learn.
evolve. And
Yeah, I
wants to
try to learn
evolve
from
with
people.
you on that journey.
Yeah, I got a lot of music by myself coming out, and I got a lot of stuff. But lately, we just been dropping a lot of music because it's a great formula, you know. But shout out to
Two
Mike, man. He's been going crazy.
two great tastes that taste great together.
Hey, drum agents ATL, they did this beat, and they're huge in Atlanta. So shout out to them. But I hope y'all like it though. That's laying on lead on the guitar too.
So where did the idea of closure come from? How was this
The
song
song-
birthed?
It just explains itself, like, you know, where I'm from, it's just if we try to go to the beach when we can because it's just so huge and it's a peace of mind. So it's just like just going on vacation, just getting away from leaving all that shit in the rear view.
Love it. Love it.
Feeling
Clearing the slate.
relaxed. Feeling relaxed.
Well, let's
Yeah,
get some
it's just,
closure.
Another form of therapy.
That's right. This is BackRoad Chev. Make sure you go check him out at the Shack House on July 13th. Be there. Get your tickets today. Hit him up. Chevron
Smash House.
shows. Smash House. Yes. You're going to go ahead. Make sure you hit him up on YouTube. Subscribe, like, follow, hit that notification bell for when he drops new tracks. He's got moves he's making, and he's coming for you. Here we go with closure.
I hope you know I think about you when the wind blows. If you see my head down, I'm just praying with my eyes closed. Just know I always think about you when the wind blows. I know you see my head down praying with my eyes closed. Hope you got a minute, know it's been a minute, it's been too long.
What connection do you have with this song? Because there's something a little bit more, okay? This has been like every single time, but I don't understand why. I literally checked this track before I played it.
Is it playing from the VLC playlist?
There is a spiritual connection with this track.
Yeah, that song won't let you go.
It won't give us the closure we need. Let's go ahead. Let's check this out. This is closure, everyone. You know it. Like the wind blows, pick it up today.
I hope you know I think about you when the wind blows. If you see my head down, I'm just praying with my eyes closed. Just know I always think about.
Now I'm really confused. What is the wind blowing to you? You know what? I think it's telling you you need to go on vacation. I think that's what it is. Let's go ahead. Let's truly get some closure here. This is Whip It Out Wednesday. BackRoad Chev. Let's do it.
Had to take me a trip to get my mind right. Still for a minute, looking for closure. Too many times I thought it was over. This back road therapy, smell the aroma. 5, 5, 6, and 5 in the corner. Too many sticks might rain down on you. Too many people might down pray on you. Heart too big, can't downplay trauma. Stand so pretty, make you wanna pray on it. Too many scars, but you can't play karma. Palm trees make you wanna stay longer, and I miss a lot of people that I wish stayed longer. Live for love too long, that's why the ass straight strong. Somewhere ducked off with a seatbelt on me. That strap. For real. Had to take me a trip to the ocean for closure. Blowing dozer. I'ma go hard till it's over. All my stress getting rolled up.
Look at my clouds, you're rolling the doors, the stress getting rolled up. I'm looking for clouds, the days getting colder, the world on my shoulders. Cause I keep it moving, I keep it pushing. I ain't gonna stop for nobody bullshit. Cause I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I get a hard head and I make a soft cushion. Better not push it, got it on the limit. I ain't no pussy, I ain't no gimmick. Ain't your little buddy, ain't your little friend. Ain't no fuck boy, I don't pretend. Just comprehend, friend or foe, and I'ma just know it regardless of when. Honestly, man, I am 10 toes and against my opponents, and I ain't for the win. I'll be in the win. If you're against me, you never remove it. Gotta make sense. Can I just straddle the fence? I'ma get lost in the foliage and roll in my closure, and then
take me a trip to the ocean for closure. Blowing dozer. I'ma go hard till it's over. All my stress getting rolled up.
Look at my clouds, you're rolling the doors, the stress getting rolled up. I'm looking for clouds, the days getting colder, the world on my shoulders.
Take me a trip to the ocean for closure. Blowing dozer. I'ma go hard till it's over. All my stress getting rolled up.
Look at my clouds, you're rolling the doors, the stress getting rolled up. I'm looking for clouds, the days getting colder, the world on my shoulders. My shoulders.
Oh, damn, he hooked you up with a sweet little blues line going out there.
Yeah, that's Lang on lead. Shout out to him.
He did
But
an
look,
awesome outro.
I really appreciate y'all letting me come on tonight and stuff, man. I really gotta tap in more with y'all and you know, come on the show more. I really appreciate y'all having me for real.
Hell yeah, now I want to hit the beach after that one.
Right?
I
Oh my
appreciate it.
goodness.
You know, it's just different vibes on the songs. You know, you get a different feeling every time you listen to something. So
Absolutely.
It's a beautiful choice of songs that you sent in. Like that is an awesome range of different genres.
I really appreciate that for real.
Yeah. Make sure you guys go ahead, subscribe to BackRoad Chev. And Chev, you want to go ahead, just let them know where else they can see you, where you're performing?
Oh yeah, July 13th, I'm gonna be at the Stash House in Coleman, Alabama, for the 3-year anniversary of the biggest distillery in Alabama. So shout out to the Stash House for having me out, and make sure everybody can get your tickets now at eventbrite.com. BackRoad Chev, the Stash House, with special guests, Super King B Pope, Michael Villano, and Jay Bird. Yeah, we're gonna turn up.
You're gonna be tapping all those kegs that you got in that poster.
Yeah, straight up. And we're shooting a music video for BackRoad Therapy on there too. So it's
awesome.
It's a new record I got. Yeah, so
take advantage of that opportunity.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have the drone footage of the whole show, and we're gonna incorporate all of that in the music video and the actual fans and listeners. I don't got fans, you know what I'm saying? I just got people that rock with me and I rock with them. So whoever comes out and rocks, you know, we're gonna have a great time, take pictures, eat some food. We're gonna all perform, and we're gonna have a good, safe family event.
He's a mover and shaker, and
That's right.
Mover and shaker.
Keep your eyes on
Shout out to
BackRoad Chev.
the Stash House for having me out, you know, reaching out and having me out. I appreciate it. Being in Alabama, it's big for me.
And happy birthday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for all tuning in here on Whip It Out Wednesday. Make sure you go ahead, like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you back in a few. Till then.
I appreciate y'all having me on.
Absolutely. You're welcome anytime.
Appreciate back, man. Thank you for sharing.
Yes, sir.
Everyone out there that's watching, we'll be back with you in a few minutes. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Whip It Out Wednesday. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to BackRoad Chev. Yes. Toodles.
Night, everyone.
We all may be different, with opinions and beliefs. But at the end of the day, we are brothers and sisters. We are family. We ask that you join us in a magical journey with artists from around the world.
Are you gonna spread love or hate? Are you gonna spread love or hate? Are you gonna spread love?